Good afternoon. The time is 4:30 p.m. Pelican Rapids City Council meeting of 27 May 2025 is called to order. I ask those in our council chambers to please sign in before you leave this evening. Also, everyone please put their phones on vibrate. Roll call of members. Danielle? I want to welcome each and one of you here in our council chambers, also those joining us by Zoom this afternoon. Our city council meetings are on Pelican's YouTube channel and also seen on channel 14 on Wednesday evenings. I just have a couple announcements for the next couple weeks. This Thursday, May 29th, 10 to 11, conversations with the mayor at the library, and then on Tuesday, June 10th at 4:30 p.m. is our next city council. Any other announcements? Any other announcements? If not, we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Item number 2, citizens' comments. Anyone for citizens' comments? Seeing none. Item number 3 is additions or deletions to the agenda. I have a couple items. If you would go to agenda item number 6, the first bullet point that reads June 6 should read June 26, 2025. And I have one addition, item number 13, resolution 2025-16/fire truck. Item number 13, resolution 2025-16/fire truck. Any other additions, deletions, or corrections? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve the agenda? Second? Second. Motion second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Same, motion carried. Item number 4, approval of the consent agenda, which I will read. Item number 4A, approval of council minutes from May 13th, 2025. 4B is park board minutes from April 14th, 2025. 4C is Planning Commission minutes, March 31st, 2025. Item 4D is approval of accounts payable listing. 4E1 is utility report from April, which was in our packet. Item 4E2 is liquor store report in our packet. And 4E3 financial report in the packet. Is there a motion to approve? Second? Motion second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Same, motion carried. Then we'll go on to item number 5. We have EDA updates from Jordan Grossman from CETA, our Economic Development Director here in Pelican Rapids. There are 6 bullet points there, but we're going to approve them all in one motion. So she'll go over the first bullet point, and then if you get questions and no questions, we'll move on. Jordan.
Perfect. We're going to try this format and see if this works better. Have 6 items for you, and then hopefully just approve them all at the end. These have all been through the EDA board recommendations for approval. Item number 1 are inflatable games. Pelican Fest runs alongside one of our Music in the Park dates through the EDA. Reached out to Ottertail Inflatables, who is offering a donation of $400 for inflatable games if we have them on both Thursday and Friday that week during Pelican Fest. So half of the total for the Thursday night, Music in the Park night, is $630. Chamber area of the chamber, so I'm looking to have a check written out to the chamber / Pelican Fest, whatever Danielle does. $613.88. Hopefully we'll draw a large crowd of young families, and that might help a little bit with that week. Number 2 are business facade improvement program applications. Application from Andrew Johnson for his building and construction that is happening this summer. Another application from Park Region Cooperative. Board and approved. Number 3 is a CETA grant contract. I write the majority, well, so far all of the grants on behalf of the city of Pelican Rapids. Minnesota Housing is a Greater Minnesota Infrastructure Grant Program, which is said to be very competitive as it's a pilot grant round. I've am drafting the application and would like to have approval to send it to our strategic initiatives and our grants department to help strengthen that application so we have maximized all of our opportunity to receive those funds for housing development that I've been working on. Builder and Lance and Danielle. That we have Yard of the Week. This would be our second round of doing Yard of the Week. It's 12 weeks throughout the summer and 12 signs will cost a total of $1,000 through EDA funds. 5 is HCH lease agreement with Brew Haven. There should be a on your desk for you for the period of June 15th, 25 to June 15th, 26. This is resolution number 2. A resolution for our city match, which is non-state funds for the Greater Minnesota Infrastructure Grant Program, or submitted for in June. Questions on any of the 6 items?
Number 2.
This is a grant fund through
So it's not.
separate. Yep, separate. Businesses could use this as a portion of their projects along if they want to do it. Pool of funds, $50,000 available for mostly exterior facade improvements, but interior could be improved on saw 3 applications at our last EDA meeting. To you. One motion to all EDA.
Motion second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Anything else, Jordan?
No.
Okay, thank you. Item number 6, Outstate Brewing Company temporary on-sale liquor license. Danielle's going to talk to that, 2 bullet points, June 26, 2025, and June 12, 2020. Danielle?
So this is also it's 2 dates with music in the park. So the EDA contacted Outstate Brewing Brew truck, is that what they're called?
I don't know.
Yeah, on both of those dates, approved by, already pending approval.
Brewing temporary on sale liquor license.
We have a motion second. Discussion? 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 Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Great. Anything else there, Danielle? Item number 7, Otter Tail Power option for solar easement agreement discussion, and there was a copy of that in our packet. Lance is going to address that.
Put a portion of that whole option agreement in the packet here. References the rental of sent the whole option agreement down to the city attorney for review. We need to get it back to Otter Tail Power by the end of the week here, and this is just the first draft of it. Final will come in June maybe, so that I'll put the whole thing in the packet. I'm when, I just wanted this discussion, so they're offering $300 an acre to do the solar complex out, acres out by the transfer station. I know there's been other solar projects around with these private solar companies and things that are paying a premium. So that premium rent is probably in that 800, 1,200 acre range. When I talked to Otter Tail Power about this, they're really seeking the market value, which is around that 300. Currently, we're getting about $160 an acre for the farm rent. So I just wanted to make sure everyone on the council is fine with this number, or should we try and increase it a little bit? Now is the time to negotiate this price, so.
I was contacted by a couple of private landholders that hold way closer to premium. That's what I'm told, and I can't believe that. It could have been a private company. I asked them specifically if it was Otter Tail Power, because I thought Otter Tail Power. I don't know. I haven't been able to clarify that. But I would hate to jump on through that. Available from the same.
This was their first offer. We'd never, we
Right.
didn't come with a counter offer.
This was shortly after their presentation.
Last week, just inquiring more about it. This is their base offer that they've done similar to this. Working with some private solar and stuff, and some stuff in the area. That guy at the private solar is offering that premium. When I talked to Nate Cooney down at Otter Tail Power about, why is there such a difference? We want things as cost effective as possible, to keep their rates down, of course. And that's what we're starting at is the market. All of our paying Otter Tail Power rates, so. Right, but somewhere between market, this offer and premium, premium rates. Power could do it at those rates, would do it.
What was the acreage, Lance?
20 acres. And right now, we're getting pretty good for that land, really. I highly sought after the land, I guess, but now is the time that when we send it back, we can have 100, or if there's a number that we want to put in there. Now is the time to negotiate.
What are the council's thoughts?
So how long is that? Is that
Well, there's a 2% escalator each year, so. 2% a year, and we could change that number too. I mean,
This land white.
yep, it's fine now.
Sweet.
You have a question, Joyce?
Yeah. Has in the past, it hasn't. think. Overall, I mean, the answer is we're paying premium rates, or premium rent for all of these solar different things that is mandated by the state. Passed on, they're not.
And this grant wasn't a shoe-in at this point. This was a competitive grant, right?
I say that this site has been selected, but
I'm not sure
it
if I
would
heard
be.
that.
There yet,
Well, I don't think so.
A schedule of their
we're out there yet.
It's fine for it.
what's on the list here.
Doesn't stay.
We raised this to $500. Only $4,000 a year. Scheme of things.
It's also, I mean, 30-some years, so.
Escalator be based on the inflation rates?
Could be. One thing I forgot to mention too, the city would get that 20% of that production tax. That's on top of the rent that you'd be getting too, so there'd be some, whatever's being produced, there's a tax on that apparently, and that 20% of that would come back to the city, so. I don't know what these other contracts and all that.
I just,
Part of it too.
I just wanted to make it known that I was approached.
Yep.
About it.
I have been too, somebody talking
Yeah.
to me. Like you say, the lower we keep Otter Tail power rates, the lower the residents of Rapids costs are. What would the council like to do?
Did it, or?
No, this isn't
Step.
approving, this is just a draft of this agreement. This is the time to negotiate those numbers. You can come back with other numbers and. This is their goal.
We can't change this number. I mean, they come back, we can't say we want more. Right. Is 300 locked in then?
This is what we'd send back as the draft of this.
And they would either approve it or not. If you want to put a bigger number into what he's saying.
See what they'll do.
Will they bargain, or will they go at 500 and see if they can get a different, get on board at the 3? The negotiation is what I meant.
That's the way I understand. I mean,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. Did you want to make a motion, Mr. Karen? Is there a second? And a second. Discussion? Discussion?
So 500 with that 2% later? Okay.
Yeah. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carried. Thank you. When will you hear back, Lance?
So they requested to get this back by the end of the week, and we're in one draft done by the.
Okay, we'll move on to item number 8, Southwest plat name. Lance?
Okay, so this is for the lots that we're getting Curtis Road. Several times here, we conveyed this land, we're getting this, here was approved to get as many lots in here as happening basically in the that's the recommendation from the plan. So I just like to council if that's.
Planning Commission's brainchild of Bill.
Is there a second? We have a motion and a second. Discussion? Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Same. Item number 9, resolution number 2025-11, accepting monetary limits on municipal court liability. Danielle wants to.
We do every year, and basically, accept the statutory 500,000 and 1.5. Leave the statutory. Always did not use the
What was that second figure, Daniel, if we accept 500,000 and what?
1.5 million.
Okay.
Statute 1. Accepting.
For a second. Discussion? Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Great. Let's go down to item number 13, resolution 2025-16/fire truck. Lance?
This, Chief Hanson is requested the purchase. We're actually actually going to be delivering this on Thursday for the financing part of it. $375,000 for 6 years. You have the resolution there.
Any questions for Lance? Anyone like to make a motion?
The approved resolution.
Is there a second? Second. Discussion? Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Same, motion carried. Item number 10, Administrator Report. Lance.
Since the last meeting, put the clerk and mayor's Starkville County, attended the weekly 59-108 construction and public meeting, did an online training. Chapter 6 of the city ordinance.
Item number 11, Mayor Report. Just a few items in the last couple of weeks. I also attended that Housing Summit meeting and with and Jordan Grossman. Jordan gave a presentation. Pelican was in the limelight quite a bit because Amy Baldwin talked about lots over here east of City Hall. Also gave the welcome at the DARE graduation at the elementary school in May. Attended two East staff meetings here at City Hall and also at the library. Attended the EDA meeting here at City Hall on the 21st of May. Yesterday gave the welcome at the Memorial Day service at Trinity Lutheran Church, and today Administrator Royce has planned the agenda for this afternoon's City Council meeting. Any questions? Seeing no other business, is there a motion to adjourn? Second? Motion second. All in favor signify by saying aye. All the same?
Yep. It's gotta be a record. I'm getting there.